Don't be squinting.
Good.
It says we are live. Let's see if we are live on everywhere.
Oh, I can look at it on Facebook.
I think
Yep,
I'm the
I
last
just got
one.
the notification.
See, why am I the
You
last
too.
one to get these notifications? Okay. I'm the one that started this thing. Okay, there you go. What's happening, everybody? It's Unmuted the Podcast. Delvin is here. Miss Lisa J is in the middle today. And Big Sir Steven's on the far right or the far left, depending on what you. And we're going to jump right into it because Big Sir is in Houston. Why are you in Houston, sir?
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
why?
in Austin now. I had a layover. I was representing, as you can see, for the Bears. We lost the game, but you know how it is. We still take over wherever we go.
I got a
Right.
question. When you all take over these stadiums, the Bears never win.
That's not the point. God damn it. The point is to represent.
Can y'all not do these takeovers anymore so that we can win a game? Please?
Just let
the
the
second game.
the
Come
other
on
team
now.
just have. No, it wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be right. We got to show our players some love.
The main
saying, win, lose, or tie, bear down till I die.
Period.
Okay, let's focus on the win. Let's focus on the win part. It's Unmuted the Podcast, y'all. The permission to speak freely. We speak freely around here, and we're so glad you all can join us on a Monday. Normally, we get together on a Sunday, record and release it, but today is Monday, and we couldn't let a week go by without talking about the things that we need to talk about, and
Too much.
we're gonna jump right on into it with topic number one, the Boy Who Cried Assassination. Why
Never
is
in the history? Never in the history.
Little Orange Riding Hood.
yeah, little Orange Riding Hood.
50 Cent didn't get shot up this many times, did he?
Tupac even. Come on, what's going on? Like yesterday when I read the story, I was like, how did they miss again? That was the first thing that came to my mind.
Really?
Like, what's wrong with them?
They
Well,
you had one job. Right.
So who did it this time? Who's after him now? I said the Republicans want him dead.
Exactly.
I watched one of my girl, Candace Owens. I know how y'all feel about her, but watch one of her shows. She was on point.
Something else besides that.
She was on point. I can't call his name right now, but he was already considered to be a radical. He's been arrested and stuff multiple times, and they're going to use the fact that he was already, such a bad person or whatever that he did it. They're using him. They didn't kill him this time, right?
But the person who
they didn't.
No, they didn't. But the person who did it, who they arrested, are you willing to go to jail to get someone elected?
Not at all.
Because the last time this happened,
what I don't know what they. It's kind of like the Muslims, what they get 20 wives or something like that. And
he ain't getting that one wife.
I don't know what they promised him, but
yeah, it's BS, and I'm unimpressed because, like I said, I'm sick of him, and I'm sick of him playing in our face and trying to make us feel like, it's raining on us when he actually peeing on us.
Yeah.
Come on.
That part, yeah.
And the more and more he does stuff like this, he loses a supporter, but gains probably like 5 more.
Well, my problem is this all started with Taylor Swift. And I'm going to make a confession right here on Unmuted. Okay. When Taylor Swift said that she was going to vote for Kamala Harris, Donald Trump said, "I hate Taylor Swift." And
That was hilarious.
I don't know where this is going anymore.
hours later, there's another assassination attempt on his life. So let me right now, record, say how much I love Taylor Swift.
Wow.
Because I love Taylor Swift so much.
Wow.
That Taylor Swift, I don't know what the Beehive got, but Taylor Swift got something going on. If she's gonna have somebody go with an AK-47 to an open golf course to go shoot and kill Donald Trump because he hates him, I can't go that far.
That's amazing, though.
I love Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. Love it.
I have
I found a newfound respect for Taylor Swift now. So Taylor, salute.
Wow. I never thought I'd see today.
I know.
What's today? 9/16/2024. 7:19 p.m.
I know the writing on the wall. I know when the handwriting's on the wall. You better say how much you love Taylor Swift. And I'm doing that right now because I love my life. I love my wife. I love my 2 dogs. Can't let nothing happen to me that I will not see them again because did I say I didn't like Taylor Swift? No, I didn't because
I don't think I ever heard you say that.
I love Taylor Swift.
Love her.
Love her. Absolutely love her. Man, love her. Love her. No,
and they said, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I was scrolling earlier and I saw Ana Navarro's page and she posted that the attorney that's representing this assassination or something like that, he has some high position, is a Haitian American.
Which brings
I'm not.
Which brings our second conversation here. They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats, they're eating the pets of the people that live here. And Donald Trump said that during the debate with our favorite person that I'm voting for, Kamala Harris, because Taylor Swift is.
She's okay.
She's okay with me. Because he said that, and no one again took him seriously again after that. But
there's so many remixes. It's all over social media.
I love it. I love all of them. And
it's great entertainment.
But
I couldn't believe that he actually said that. He just pulls it out of his ass.
Okay.
Pulls it out.
What's the woman name that there's a woman, her name Laura Looney, I think it is, who is a professional conspiracy theorist.
Okay.
And she has partnered with Donald Trump. She is flying on his planes to every city that he goes to.
Wow. You mean Jeffrey Epstein's plane?
Right. He's flying on Epstein Island. So she's going with Trump everywhere, and all she is doing is filling his head with all of these conspiracies, and he can't help himself. He's gonna let loose of all these things that he has heard from Laura Looney. I want to make sure her name is right.
So his guide, what do you call it? Political advisor is a clairvoyant. She's not clairvoyant if she's into conspiracies. So she's just out here making stuff up, and that's who he's listening to.
Well, the theory for all of the Republicans is to focus on a story that will guide you away from the story. So that's what she's doing. She is deflecting and distracting. And as long as he can talk about cats in Springfield, Ohio, dogs in Springfield, Ohio, and Haitians in Springfield, Ohio, who are there legally, let's not forget that part. They're all there legally. Donald Trump says when he is elected the first thing he's going to do is gather up all of the Haitians in Springfield, Ohio, and deport them.
Wow.
So,
And now he has somebody Haitian American representing him.
Crazy.
Yeah.
How do you?
yeah. Oh, white.
Now, if this man says that he does occasionally enjoy him a little fluffy cat or a nice dog, you know, he prefers that as a little meal, then I'm going to be like, okay, Donald Trump paid him a lot.
Well, and even the vice president who is from Ohio, he is a senator from Ohio, he can't confirm whether this is true or not.
Right.
The governor of Ohio says it's not true. The police chief in Springfield, Ohio says it's not true. The mayor of Springfield, Ohio said that it is not true, but they are still going with it. So
I saw it on the blog site that JD Van said he was telling a creative story or something like that, making up a creative story. I'm like, really? Wow.
You can't make this stuff up. These Republicans have lost their shit. I believe that because at this point they're willing to remember when Herschel Walker was making all of these nonsensical things.
Yes.
This is what it's turned to. This is what it's turned to. So I don't know what to say. I wish there was a credible Republican that can go and make this an actual debate or race.
Right.
But you got this clown in here just spouting off stuff, and nobody wants to check him. I don't know why.
I think they enjoy it too much.
They do. You know they do.
I mean, hell, we enjoy it.
I'm enjoying the hell out of it. I promise you, I am. I'm sitting here whenever they have something come on the TV about it, I'm watching it. Whenever they say something, I'm watching it.
It's almost to the point where we're like, okay, what is he going to say next? What is he going to
And he never lets us down.
Never lets us down. Never.
When I saw that I Hate Taylor Swift, I lost it. I just couldn't do nothing else but crack up. I was like, this man is unhinged.
All he said is, I hate Taylor Swift. And did you know that there's somebody from Fox News who just said F you Taylor Swift because of her nominating or what is it, endorsing Kamala Harris. He's saying, well, say goodbye to all of your Republicans who buy your music. I didn't know there were. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't think there were.
Did I send you the information? But Caitlin Clark, she's feeling it now too.
Ooh, yeah. Yes, she is.
Caitlin Clark, you said?
Caitlin was only from merely liking Taylor Swift's post.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And they bringing
That's
that
insane.
she's feeling to shut up and play basketball now.
Mm-hmm.
She's feeling it.
That's awful.
And now they're saying, well, I'm not watching you play anymore. I'm for Angel Reese now winning the Rookie of the Year. They're doing all of this.
It's madness.
Reverse racism is insane.
You know, I don't know. But let me just say again how much I endorse Taylor Swift's endorsement.
Yeah.
If I didn't say it before, I love her.
I love Taylor Swift.
I love her.
Could not live my life without Taylor Swift. Don't know not one song, but I do love her music.
I'm not scared, y'all. I'm not there with y'all yet. I can't do it.
I swear to God, listen. Y'all won't. If you hear any podcasts that say otherwise, let me just say I was hacked. For the record, I was hacked.
Yeah, it does happen to us.
You know who else? You know who else is getting it in?
Who's that?
Uncle Shannon Sharp is getting it in.
Oh
in more ways than one. Listen, getting it all the way in.
I don't know.
All the way in.
I love it because it's something new to laugh at. Like anytime somebody posts something sexual, I think Spiritual World had posted like a cream donut or something, and they was like, I forgot the caption. People was all in them comments talking about, oh, Michelle, that's it. I'm like, what?
I told
Even
Michelle
John
Williams
P.
she had 25 hours or 24 hours to
Listen,
respond. She ain't said nothing yet.
to
Wow.
what? John P. Key's post?
No, I told Michelle Williams she
Oh,
had
okay.
24 hours to respond. She ain't said nothing yet.
You ain't said nothing yet, huh?
Nothing.
Well, even Uncle John got in on it. He posted, does anybody know if Michelle sings gospel music? I was like, what? It took me a minute. Then I was like, oh wow. Even
Oh man, I didn't even know it went that far.
but yeah,
Uncle John and Fred, they be for it. They always for it.
Wow.
yeah,
So
yeah.
So how does this work? You go on Instagram Live. Now, I thought there were steps.
There are steps. I literally did a live about this. I wanted to test it, and it was like 4
Wait a
different steps I had to
You
take
wanted to test this how?
by going live to see how easy it was to go live to
Okay,
prove
how
his
far?
theory.
How far did you take this reenactment, though?
Yes.
That's what we.
That's
No,
what
I didn't. No,
Oh,
no
okay.
reenactment.
All right.
I was just trying, taking a step to see. Boom, boom,
Okay.
boom. Oh, okay, now I'm live. How many times he pushed that button for it to, like, what was he doing? I don't want to know that.
Him or Michelle. I'm really thinking Michelle probably started that.
Poor Michelle. Is she back from the ice bath yet? Is she back?
Oh, that was so disgusting. I was mad at him. I was like,
I was
no.
concerned. I was concerned for a while. I was concerned.
How he go from I'm so embarrassed and I let my family down, I call my family and apologize, to yeah, but she might be soaking in some ice. What?
He's made commercials off of this.
I was
now.
just gonna say, do you think it was just a promotion for that red pill?
It is. It's a promotion for that red pill. Now that red pill is getting some people are going in buying the red pill now.
Yeah.
Because of this.
Yeah.
This was all a political stunt.
Shit, I might have to go on and get the red pill.
Yeah, let me go ahead.
I'll let y'all know. You let me know if my Instagram pop on. Don't let me out there like
I'm gonna do some research. Call a red, get the red pill. Let me get the website up here right now so I can find out, how much one of them doggone pills cost. I need answers.
Yes.
I need answers. Oh,
this has been such.
So who was in? This is where I'm confused. Who was he saying came in there turned off the live?
His staff. Jordan.
His staff is in the room.
That's what I said. I was like, what?
That,
and Jordan just happened to be right there. He just happened to be right there. Come on, what was y'all on?
So he was doing.
I mean, what's going on?
He was doing the freaky sneaky with people in the other room.
Had to.
Okay.
Unless Jordan teleported himself from.
I'm not mad at Unc. I'm not mad at Unc at all. Doggone it. I'm not mad at Unc. What did he say? You about to find out I'm the nigga that you thought that I'm that nigga. So I just want to say for the record, I ain't mad. I ain't mad at all. Go ahead on. And for all the unks out there, we got to take care of each other. So all us unks had to support.
Y'all had y'all moment.
This was a clarion call to all the unks. Get your stuff together. Go get that pill. And find
great laughs with that one.
I didn't know that it became a commercial stunt. I didn't know that it would turn into all of this here. But hey, this is another stream of income for Shannon Sharp. He the only one that can get it into a financial profit.
Yep. And then they tried to compare him and what's the other dude that got fired from ESPN?
Oh yeah, well of course, along with some other people. What'd you say, Lisa?
Comparing to who?
Can you hear me? Okay. Um, Another dude what was this dude's name that was working at ESPN and he got fired because he was live and he was like getting high and there was strippers in the background.
Oh,
They
yeah.
were saying that Shannon should have got fired because of that, but it didn't even compare to what dude was doing.
Well, it wasn't visible. Number one.
Missed out.
Right.
I forgot the guy's name. I don't know who it was. Let me look
I'm
it up.
thinking Paul something. I was trying to bring it up.
Paul Pierce. That's it. Paul Pierce.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
He got fired
oh yeah.
because they were all back there. They were smoking, drinking, and
He
sex.
hollering at bitches on cam like, "Hey, Vanessa, whatever her name was.
Right.
If you and Callie come over, like what? What are you doing,
So
sir?
there's no getting away from Paul. There's no getting around Paul Pierce getting fired. I guess
I couldn't even see why anybody would bring that up. Like that doesn't make sense. No comparison.
well, I got to think back on all of the people who just did something crazy like that.
Too many. Everybody doing something with sex nowadays.
I'm still trying to figure out, why I can't get on the website that has the pill on it that I.
Delvin, I need you to focus.
I am focused. I'm trying to get the pill here, so
I'm trying to order some pills.
I got to get the all the unks. Is there an unk discount? That's what I got to figure out. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm back. So,
Okay.
the next thing really quick that we need to talk about, we talked about the debate, talked about unk, we talked about, of course, Donald Trump. There is no new news out of Dalton, right?
No, nothing new.
It's still crazy and it's still going on there.
Yeah.
I'm fine with the level of crazy that I have been witness to. I don't think I could take anything else right now.
Okay.
I need to pace myself when it comes to things like Dalton and what's going on there. There was
What is this ring camera sex?
huh?
What is that? What are we talking?
Again, for all the non-unks out there, the ring camera sex is when someone thought that they were in a remote spot but was still in the driveway and still in the peripheral vision of the ring camera, decided to try to get it in right then and there. And the camera picked them up, and that was just a whole new form of crazy for me, because I didn't think that driveway sex was a thing, but I guess it is.
I had never heard, but
and how did we get to this point? I don't know, because someone else did the same thing with a cucumber.
That guy. Did I send that to y'all?
Yes. Yes.
I'm sorry. You got an attitude about it. That was pretty disgusting. I couldn't believe it. And the fact that he was one of us. Like, what are you doing?
Sir.
I forget where they were. I want to say somewhere.
But there were
in New
multiple.
York, right?
Did you guys see? There was like multiple videos. Did you see the other one? There was another one with a couple. I don't know where they were at, but
I haven't seen any videos. This is my first
time.
Same
thing.
With the cucumber? See.
No,
not with the cucumber.
This is a couple. This is
just on the camera doing.
Yeah, this was the couple that was in the driveway, right?
Oh, you saw that? Okay, you saw. Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That was the couple.
The Wi-Fi here is kind of jacked up, so I probably missed it.
Well, not to worry. The couple that was in the driveway, getting it in like nobody was there, I guess. But I guess
I didn't see. Y'all don't send me these videos.
It's
Send
in
me everything else, all the cows in the pig.
I thought we did. Yeah.
it's in the email thread. I mean, it's in the text thread. I don't,
Oh, okay.
Now look, now we
Okay.
communicate. For those of you who don't know, we text each other. We also send information via Instagram, and very seldom do we send it through Facebook. But those are the three ways that we communicate. So if it's not in the text, it's in Instagram, but we got to scroll back because we throw stories out there for each other. We got to roll that tape back a long way to find the actual thing that we need to talk about. But that's how we communicate with each other through the week.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's in there, and that was.
I'm gonna have to go back.
Yeah, you got to go back and see that. What did it for me was how they introduced it, how they led it on the news.
Wow.
How they were talking. He thought that he had a package at the door, but it was not. It was a totally different package altogether. It wasn't the package that he was looking for. So the way that they did it, it was just hilarious. And I find great comedy out of finding out how people do these stories and what their lead into these stories are.
Right.
So it's just hilarious to me. It's funny to me. I can't express how many times I laughed.
I cannot wait to see it.
Through all of that. I'm gonna send it to you again because I know it's in here, so I gotta resend it. So I'll find it.
Okay.
I'll find it. Don't even worry about it. Let me ask this question, Lisa, because you have been busy this week.
Yeah, and it's only Monday.
Lisa has told a story on TikTok. Do we communicate through TikTok? We don't.
No,
we got.
I think we follow each other though.
Yeah, but
of
we
course.
because if we're talking through Instagram and all that stuff, we got to talk on TikTok as well.
Right.
So Lisa has brought up a story on TikTok, and you called it the
Deadbeat Son.
Yeah. So go. I'm gonna let you talk about this. I don't want to talk about this at all and miss something or mislead or misquote anything. If you want to talk about this, you can.
You know what? This is like a Sunday type of sit down and express and have without going into it. It's a crazy story. It was telling the story of how I ended up having to pay for my daughter's father, her grandmother's burial service. And why? Because she's on their side, not mine. But if I didn't, nobody was, not even her son. So it talks about how he just turned his back, basically, not only on his mom, but now even on his daughter. And just, he never responded to anybody once they were trying to tell him that his mom had passed away. The funeral home, the facility, like nowhere. But he's still, doing his podcast, going live, going out, all that stuff, living his best life.
So, for how long has she passed?
Yeah, she had passed away on April 23rd of this year. So almost 5 months.
Yeah. And you just buried her.
Yeah, because
this month.
Yeah, last week. Last week.
So you brought up, and for people who want to people who want to see the story, by all means, you can follow Lisa on TikTok.
Yes.
And it's at Miss Lisa J50.
That's it.
So by all means, follow Lisa. There is a fly in here that is bothering me.
Oh God.
Follow her and read it and hear it for yourself.
Yeah, go for a ride.
It is.
Buckle up.
It is a 4-part, 5-part?
I think it's 5 parts.
Okay, so I when you started, I buckled in, I strapped it in, and I was there for it all. And then it wasn't for another day that you got back into it and was doing it again, and then I was just sitting there just watching the whole thing, one after the other.
Right.
And so that's how I got caught up with it. So it's a struggle because here's what I can tell you: you're not the only one that's gone through this.
I know, that's crazy. That's crazy. Why is this a common thing? Well, it's more common than you would think it is. It's not common. But
for funeral homes to have a plan for stuff like this means you're not the only one that's gone through this.
That's true. Very true.
But it's just unfortunate that you have to bear the brunt of all of this. And what's more unfortunate, that your daughter also paid a cost to this entire thing. And it's affected her as well. So that's what's upsetting for me. That your daughter also, who wound up having to be the power of attorney.
Yeah, over her health care, so that she could sign her body out to be released to a funeral home once she passes. And that was basically to make medical decisions. They called at one time and asked about if it was okay to administer a certain medicine, things like that they needed answers to, that her dad stopped responding to like over a year or so ago. So yeah.
So if there, I just couldn't imagine that being me being a part of anything like that.
Me either. I never thought I would be.
It just goes beyond anything that I can really think or comprehend here, because that's just
madness.
Exactly.
That is madness.
I don't have any other words for it, but the unfortunate thing is, to this day, there still has been no contact. There still have been no communication. There has been there's not even a part. My wife likes to say he hasn't said hi, dog, cat, nothing. So
right,
none of that has happened here. So yeah,
he doesn't even know where his mother is right now. Like, he can't go see her. He doesn't know.
So what about death insurance?
There was none. Or if there was, then he probably has it. I don't know. I have no idea.
So the story Deadbeat Dad is on TikTok. Listen to it for yourself at Miss MZ Lisa J 50.
Right.
And watch it. I keep saying listen to it, but listen to it, watch it for yourself. And draw some conclusions. And we're also trying to help Lisa recoup some money from this, if we can. If you can donate, if you can contribute, I'm sure that there is a GoFundMe that is out there.
It is out there.
So people
on my pages, it's everywhere.
So please follow Lisa at MZ Ms. Lisa J, the letter J, number 50, and follow her as she goes through the story, and contribute if you can. There's a GoFundMe that's out there that's worth contributing to. So please.
Thank you so much. It is worth contributing to. But listen, this was not. I wanted to tell my story because I'm pissed off. And it's unbelievable. And
I can't do that at all.
Yeah. And I want eventually to come out who he is, and all his friends will see, like, you did what? I wasn't going to say his name, but you know how you put stuff out there on the internet at 10 a.m. and by 10:30 you got all this other information. It can happen.
So by all means, let's help Lisa recoup something here from this. She's not trying to get 100% back, whatever, but if we can compensate her in some form or some way, so that she doesn't have to go through, go through this financial strain on her own, because if anybody knows financial strain, My hand is raised up for that.
We all do.
So let's try to come together, everybody, and follow and contribute if you can, whatever you can. We're not asking for a certain amount, whatever you are comfortable with. And couples, married couples, talk to each other before you contribute.
And be above all that, get a life insurance policy.
Can you say that again, please?
Get a life, even if it's some. In this situation, it was a mother and a son. Okay,
Yeah.
you expect that to always be taken care of. Some situations it could be a man and a wife.
Mhm.
Like, make sure that you have somebody else. Like, if you have a sibling or something, you have your policy with your husband. Have an outside policy, even if it's nothing but like $10,000.
Yeah.
That you're not paying, that's not going to break you, but just to make sure that all your bases are covered, and you have somebody that has those policies that you can trust, that'll keep them, active if you ever are incapacitated mentally.
Yes.
You
Have
know,
a power attorney.
yes,
Have somebody who can make those decisions for you.
exactly.
Getting a life insurance policy is so key. My daughter was over last weekend, and that's what we were talking about. Life insurance, and how she at 25 can't see the importance of life insurance,
Really?
but me at 58 can definitely see the importance of life insurance.
But living in Chicago,
Right.
it feels that way because it's younger. Kids are dying younger and younger every day.
Yeah.
In their early 20s, in their late teens, early 30s, and it's happening at such unexpected ages where you wouldn't think about life insurance policies under certain circumstances. But you're in Chicago, and that's a risk in itself.
Mm-hmm.
And you just want to make sure you're taking care of, especially if you have children now.
Right. And so she was asking me if I had life insurance, and I'm like, you'll never know until it's time. but I told her that I do have life insurance.
Yeah.
And let's be clear, once the debt is taken care of, when it comes to me, once the house is paid for,
oh, I gotta show you this. We'll finish that.
Whatever is left, if there is anything left from that, then we'll come for the family members after that, but not before that. Don't ask me for anything because I ain't got it. None.
Right. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So look, I ordered this. I saw this online and I had to get it, and it pertains to.
I see it. Wait. Let me enlarge my screen. I'm dead. I'm dead now. What?
And it's a planner. It's like you write down all your last. It says end of life planner and journal. Write all your shit up.
That is key. Where did you get that from?
I saw a Facebook ad and I
gotta find that now, because you know what
I'll send you the link though. I'll look it up in my email.
You know what we don't do? We plan, but we don't let nobody know.
Right.
So that's the part. Because if I, God forbid, if I passed away, how is my wife going to get into the policies?
Yeah, exactly.
How am I going to get into policies if, God forbid, she passed away? Would I have that information right off the top of my head? No, I probably wouldn't. But I know she does.
It's a section in this journal that has all of that.
Yeah.
All of your, everything. They thought of everything. That's why I was like, I had to get this. Stuff we wouldn't think about or forget about.
Mm-hmm. You know what we do think about ahead of time? Who's going to handle our social media accounts when we die? We're gonna take care of that part.
I haven't thought about the social media accounts. My thing is,
they haven't pressured you into the social media continue.
No.
Really? They was on me for that.
To set up a page like
To set up so that who would take your page when you die? Who would be able to see or read your posts when you pass away? They were on me big for that.
wow.
Yeah.
And what did you say?
I had to talk to Latasha about it,
Mm-hmm.
and I had to let her know that, you know, I put your name in, that you would be the, what is it called, the
Beneficiary.
executive of the pages, because I have
Okay.
pages of these pages, and they wanted to know that somebody would continue this, or they would have the power to stop it, or whatever, whenever.
Wow.
You know, because otherwise, you know, people are crazy.
Yeah.
They died. People are ready to jump on that page. Say, oh, well, this is me. Let me keep it going somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So they made this possible. I guess that she would be able to be responsible for and control it even after I die.
Yeah, that's good too. I just had my mom's phone and I was doing everything from her phone.
Right. See,
but it's different when you have one kid. Like she had me and I have Kay, so it's not like I had to battle with anybody and she wanted to.
Oh, this just in breaking news that
Did they get him this time?
No.
Oh.
Michael Jordan has finally sold his mansion in Highland Park. Finally.
Wow.
Sold it after some.
How many years has that been?
After some 20 some odd years,
that's
it's
crazy.
now been sold.
What did he get for it?
That's what I'm trying to find out, what the number is, or if they have disclosed that part. I'm
looking. I'm like, what?
It has a contract. Let's see. 56,000 square foot property.
Wow.
Went under the contract for under this weekend. The property was listed originally at 29 million. But the price was reduced to roughly 14.9 years ago. And so
that's awful.
That's a hit. That's a hit.
It's a huge hit.
You had to wind up selling your mansion for half of what you wanted for it.
Oh, and 5,600 square feet.
56,000.
Wait, 56. Oh shoot.
6,000. Did I read that right?
Yeah, you did.
56,000 square feet. Yeah.
Insane. You could have whole other families living with you, and you would never see them.
Nope. At all. So that's
who the heck finally bought it.
Nobody says. No information about who bought it, or what even if that is the number, they're not confirming that 14.9 is the actual
number that they got. Oh
wow. That's 12 years.
That's a long time.
12 years and at a $15 million loss.
Yeah.
That is.
But you think he really feeling it though?
He ain't feeling none of that. He ain't feeling boo when it comes to that.
You see your boy Diddy came out the woodwork talking about, hey, 100 million. What do you mean?
What, the judgment came in for him?
Yeah, like that came in a couple of weeks ago. We talked about it. Because I sent it to you or something. I don't remember us talking about it on the air. But a dude in prison that had sued him was automatically awarded $100 million because Diddy didn't show up to court. He came back like, I ain't know nothing about no court date. He like,
hold on, player. Wait a minute.
But he was quiet for so long. I'm like, dang, he got it like that. I'm like, let me say he touched me because I think he was 100 million.
You know what? Let me put it out there right now. I remember I remember it was at a party. It was Mace, Diddy, French Montana,
Oh Lord.
Hervé Villachez. It was Gary Coleman. It was
I don't like what this is doing.
And the only thing I remember was I saw a hand come my way in the form of a Diddy bop, and it,
How did that look exactly? Like, what is the hand doing?
It kind of came out. It kind of came at me a little bit, and then next thing you know, I was Diddy bopped. That's all I can.
Lord.
That's all I can remember.
And you need 100 million.
I need, for my compensation, my memory, my scars are still there.
I might could represent you in that.
Yeah, I was gonna go with learner, but you know what? I'm gonna go with you, Lisa, because that 222-2222, I can't get nobody. Bro.
They ain't never there. They too busy making commercials.
So yeah, Lisa, you're hired. You're hired. I'll give you $1 to so I can.
Absolutely, cash at me, please.
I guess the last thing I guess we need to talk about is the amount of people who are unalive now.
Oh my God, it's so many.
From the week before when we talked, it was
James Earl Jones.
No, he was this week. Well, last week.
Yeah. Oh, you said the week before.
The week before it was Rich Homie Quan.
Yeah.
And it was Fat Man Scoop.
Yeah.
Now this week or last week, James Earl Jones, Frankie Beverly, and yesterday, Tito Jackson.
Tito.
And I meant to call the musicologist Al Greer because he put it out there. I read it this morning on his page, and if he says it, it's true.
Right. Most
people put stuff on there and it's not substantiated, but if he put it on his page, trust me, it's for real. Right. And that was about 5 this morning when I got up and read that story. So,
yeah,
man,
I was up kind of late last night. It was this dog is about to get put out of my house. It was around midnight, I think, when they dropped, and I'm like, what? I couldn't believe it.
How do you have a heart attack when you're driving? How scary that is.
Same thing happened to Dante.
Yeah.
Sad.
So it's just our people are leaving us. Now, James Earl Jones was 93.
Yeah.
Frankie Beverly was 77.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that Frankie was older than that.
Really?
I thought he was older than that.
He's just been doing a lot, over the years.
Yeah.
And all that traveling stuff just takes a toll on you.
And do you know he has never gotten an award for anything? Not a award for anything.
Bad business. Bad business. I haven't even been able to. Well, I've listened to I want to listen to everything one night. Just let it play all day. Mm-hmm. But I haven't done that yet. I think then it'll become real to me. And I saw that somebody said there's supposed to be a Frankie Beverly Day or something come on where you wear white and just
all white, yeah.
What's
the day supposed to be coming up too? I think this Friday. This Friday.
This Friday, yeah.
I want to make sure that it is what it is, but I think it's this Friday.
The 20th. Yeah. You gonna have your white ready?
I normally don't wear white after Labor Day, but watch me wear white on the 20th if this is the date that it's supposed to be.
It is.
And it is. Okay, so so count me in. I'm in on it. What I might have to do, I'm programming some music at the Chicago State University.
Yeah.
I might have to just flat out make it a Frankie Beverly
Sure.
marathon.
Mm-hmm.
Just play nothing but his music.
I'm sure the listeners would appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that probably on that day, that Friday, which means I'm gonna be super busy between now and Thursday getting that ready. But Frankie Beverly.
Booked and busy. Yeah, Frankie Beverly and then Tito Jackson. And it's just a lot.
Can we I was talking about James Earl Jones and his movie being Coming to America, where everybody knows his work. And my favorite line in that whole movie is when he looked up and he said, "My son works." And as soon as he said that,
I know, right?
That was my favorite part of the whole movie. I can watch that all day just for that remark right there. He has such tone, such inflection.
That voice.
Those are the things. While I was at the Chicago State University, somebody asked me, one of the instructors there, he said, "I'm trying to teach this generation how to use their voice, inflection, emphasis, pulling back, doing all of the things, the tricks with your voice that will get you jobs." So people were like, "Well, I don't know what he's talking about." What do you mean you don't know what he's talking about? Now I was just going into different inflections, and they were like, "Oh, I can't do that." So those are the things that I loved about James Earl Jones, the way he just turned his voice on, and he gave you emphasis, he pulled back, said it with a smile, said a lot of things that, it was his voice was that voice. Besides being Darth Vader and This Is CNN and all of that.
I didn't even know that was him doing.
You didn't know that was him?
I didn't know. Not until after he passed. I'm like, what? Yeah. What's your favorite James Earl Jones movie?
My favorite, I will tell you this right now. I have never seen Star Wars.
Me either.
I've never seen it, so I can't tell you anything about Darth Vader and his voice behind it. He wasn't acting in it. He was doing the voice.
You're right, just the voice.
So people thought that James Earl Jones was Darth Vader. I'm like, no, he didn't dress up in that at all. So my favorite, and it's something recent that he did, or not recent, when he did Fences.
Oh, that was good.
That was power. That was power. August Wilson's Fences was amazing. And I had to study that movie when I was in college. I had to study that play when I was in college.
Oh, okay.
So I gotta say, Fences ranks right up there with me.
I enjoy Fences, but I think my favorite movie that he was in, Claudine. Carol.
Yeah, see, he made so much stuff to make you say, "Dang, he did that."
Yeah.
He did that. That's just the depth of his work. Claudine, wow.
I loved it. One of my favorite, and that's from the time I saw it when I was. Everything else, when I heard his voice, I paid attention, but I'm like, nah, I still like better.
So we can talk about James Earl Jones forever. I think there are a few people who can go throughout the history of time, and their work would speak for them well past their life. And James Earl Jones is one of those people. To me, his body of work, his craft, and
he had all 4 of the awards. What is it? 5? The
he
Emmy,
had
the Grammy.
He got the Grammy.
Yeah,
okay,
for doing so. I think for Lion King. Speaking.
Yeah. So he got. So he's one of those EGOTs then.
Yeah, he's an EGOT. Wow. I couldn't think of that.
Yeah, so he is definitely an EGOT. So you got to give him his due. When
Yeah.
you get Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony, that says it all right there.
You add everything. You got it all.
So rest in
You've
power.
proven.
Rest in
Yes.
power again, James Earl Jones. Rest in power to Frankie Beverly. Rest in power to Tito Jackson.
Yeah.
Can somebody please look in on Cicely Tyson? Can somebody please look in on
Gladys Knight.
Gladys Knight? Can somebody please look in
Patty.
on Morgan Freeman? Can somebody please look in on our ancestors? Please.
Yeah.
Can somebody please make sure that they're good? Because I don't think I can take another story
They coming too fast. Like, we're not getting breaks.
at all. I'm sorry, but I need a break.
Exactly.
That just does that to me. I just need to take some time when it comes to something like this.
It's draining. It's very draining.
So this is Unmuted the podcast.
Mhm.
Me and Lisa J. Steven is on a plane. If he has not been tackled by TSA, he is on a plane coming back to Chicago. We're going to have to keep him in Chicago and tell him to stop flying out of town to go to these Bears games so they can win. But Steven will be back next week.
That's the bad luck when they travel.
Yeah, right.
That's bad juju.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I would like my Bears to win a game.
I know.
I would like for them to win. So I need everybody, and all of my friends are going to these places to get on a bus and traveling wherever, or get on a plane and going wherever. I think they're trying to go to Indianapolis next week.
Oh, wow.
So can you not?
No, that's what, just 3 hours.
Yeah. Can you? No, Lisa, no. You stay here. We are not traveling. If we can't see them in Chicago, if we can't see them lose in Chicago, why do you want to go somewhere?
Why I want to go? I believe in these new little Bears. These little Cubs.
They don't believe in you yet because they keep losing.
I know.
Not until
they just lost one game though.
Let them have a win streak.
Yeah.
Okay. Let them win a couple of games. Then we can go away, but not right now, not to Indianapolis. So no, we are coming back together next Sunday, and we will all be together next week for while they're in Indianapolis. We will be doing our show Unmuted, and we want you all to join us.
Join us.
Okay, like, and share our podcast, please. Can you do that for us?
We won't be mad at all.
When you find us on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or iHeartRadio, can you please give us a 5-star rating? Can you please leave us a comment? When you see it on YouTube, can you give us a comment? Because YouTube, I'm trying to craft this thing so it can be watchable.
Right.
So we throw a lot of different things in here, and we want you all to take a look at it. Some of the stuff is really funny with the things that we throw in.
Yes. We go off the topic, and
we have our moments, we have our fun. If you haven't looked at last week's podcast, episode 12, please take a look at that. Episode 11, please take a look at that, because I'm trying to put a promo together for that right now with Tiffany Henry's locked up. I'm trying to put that together right now. So please take a look at our podcasts. You can find them at the Genius Media Group on YouTube. You can follow us at Unmuted the _podcast on Instagram, and the Unmuted the podcast on Facebook, and the Genius Media Group on Facebook as well. I think I caught up on everybody.
You think you got everything?
I got it all. I gotta have a piece of paper in front of me to make sure that I get everything I'm supposed to read.
We're at that age.
I'm trying to do better. So for Big Sir, who's on the plane, and for Lisa, who is right there. Yeah, I did it this time. I can point to her right there. And for me, I'm Delvin, and we will see you guys next week. Okay. See ya.
Bye. Peace out.
Love you.
Be safe.
Ain't that funny?
Right.